A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for DeAndre Hunter.
The way he shot the ball in these last 5 games has been tremendous. His field goal percentage has been on the rise, and he's showing zero indications that he's going to slow down anytime soon.
And the Oklahoma City starting 5. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Wallace and Williams run the wings, and it's SGA in at the point. And for Cleveland, the Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3, small forward. So Cleveland will get first possession. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Cleveland working the ball around now. And the layup is good off the glass.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
Hartenstein with a screen on Garland. Here's SGA. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each one won.
I think it's a really good indicator of which team's off-season moves will have the biggest impact.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 25 points in his last game. Williams punches it home.
And Jalen Williams that time showing you that explosive athleticism.
Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Oh, and you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Hunter. The rebound by Allen.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Allen with a screen on SGA. Garland, no good. The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's SGA. The kick out to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has got 5.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The quick crossover, what a move.
Wow, that ball is on a string. SGA breaking ankles out there.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. Pass to Allen, 6 to shoot. Outside Garland. There's the triple. The Thunder pull it in.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
It's stolen by Hunter. And here's Garland. No one near him. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Darius Garland. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. For the Cavaliers, Tyson, he's checked in for Allen. Strus comes in for Hunter, and Mitchell subbed in for Garland. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Pass to Mitchell, lets it go from deep, buries it from three.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Over the previous month, we look at the best when it comes to scoring. The court spot held by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. Merrill outside. Outside Mitchell. Takes the three, and Cleveland another three.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got 3 assists now in this one.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Here's Wade. From deep, Mitchell. Here's Tyson. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The baseline J is on, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. 2 Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3, and Jalen with an I at the 5. And it's Holmgren in at the 4. Clock at 6, back to SGA. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Cavaliers leading. Merrill outside. And here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Pass to Merrill. Puts up a 3. Williams grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one, and he commits the intentional foul. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Merrill.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Here's Tyson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 3-pointer. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside for Mitchell. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. Wiggins with a screen on Strus. Pass to Caruso. Here's Joe. The three-pointer off the mark. For Cleveland, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. To the middle. Strus. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Strus has got his first points of the game.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
A look at how all-star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
And you look at Mobley, with how things stand now, it'd take a big change in the voting to get him into the top 10 in the East.
Yeah, much less the starting 5, but he shouldn't let that distract him from the honor of making it onto this list at all.
And what a night it'll be. We'll keep you updated on the latest results during voting. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Strus. Hunter's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Garland is subbed in for Porter Jr. Here's Mitchell, following the score by Cleveland. And he drives in. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Now here's Hunter. 20 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
A big man that dishes. Something Mobley does very well.
Mitchell with the ball, guarded by Garland. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Guys?
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's give a nod to defense now with a list of the teams leading the league in steals this month. Oklahoma City, number 1.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And stolen by Mobley. And stolen by Williams. Now here's SGA. Back to Williams. Now SGA. Hunter covering. Hartenstein with a screen on Hunter. SGA from distance.
If Gilgeous-Alexander gets into this kind of rhythm from deep, he is even more dangerous.
Mitchell misses.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside for SGA. Screen by Holmgren. SGA passes to Holmgren. Off target with the 3. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Hartenstein. No good on the shot. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Thunder leading by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm alongside Kenny Atkinson. Coach, what might you do to adjust going into the second half?
Well, first of all, shot selection's got to improve. If that doesn't improve, it's going to be a long night. But, you know, if we do get a good shot, we got to get back on defense. I think our transition defense, we're leaking too many points there.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
The dunk contest and the three-point contest are the only things missing from my resume. Now I regret not doing them. I would actually pay to see you in a three-point shootout. That's great television right there.
And now back to the SGA show. I mean, the first half. It really has been all SGA.
He's been good, but their defense, man, you got to look at their intensity and their disruption. And if that continues, he'll just keep running over them.
The only way to stop him when he's on a roll, force the ball out of his hands. Deny, bring two, whatever you got to do.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
So this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch-up.
Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Garland. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here, and the technical free throw is good. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington, but Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Give a better answer.
Here's Mitchell. Allen, the offensive rebound. Let's go with a 3. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's got 9.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half. That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Holmgren. Bam! Chad rocking the rim.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Garland finds Mobley. Back to Garland. Allen, left side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And it's a good thing to see Allen trying to score more. When he does that, he attracts the defense's attention.
And Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in. Screen by Holmgren. Shai with a step and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, great drive by SGA, and he slams it to finish it.
Outside Hunter. Allen, the pass to Hunter. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Mobley against Holmgren. Merrill outside. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Now here's Garland, taking command on offense when they need it, putting up 21 a game. Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Hunter. Sinks that one from the post. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Williams. He's scoreless. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. BA, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Mitchell. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
54 seconds left in the third. Williams misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Merrill outside. Pass to Allen. An easy 2 on the layup. Allen's got 8 points.
Oh, tough 2 from Allen, showing his grit.
Now here's Mitchell. Inside. Stolen by Mitchell. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Tyson. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 5-point Cleveland lead.
I like the decision to push it. He gives the D no time to recover.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Wiggins. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Jalen Williams. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward spot. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Merrill. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. A different look for Oklahoma City. And that one's good, SGA.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
And Wallace, here we go. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Cuts off the pass. And the shot goes in. And the Thunder lead by 4. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Now here's Wallace. Back to SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. Strus grabs the miss.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Down low. And stolen by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Williams misses. to the paint. Here's Tyson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, they should be proud of how hard they played.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
And Shea has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Tyson. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And Garland is subbed in for Porter Jr.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
SGA, what a finish! And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Money from three!
Accepting a bigger leadership role over time, Garland now a big shot taker and maker.
SGA against Garland. SGA. Shot clock at 6. Hartenstein with a screen on Garland. Stolen by Mitchell. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. Cavaliers trail by 3. Now Hunter. 1:44 left to play in the fourth. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Hartenstein with a screen on Garland. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Holmgren. Outside Williams. Oh, missed on the tray. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Oh, it drops in.
Oh, what a make by Garland. That takes ice water veins to get done.
That is a big shot by SGA, and that shows you the trust that he has from his coaches and teammates.
Now Hunter. Outside Garland. 6 to shoot. To tie it up. Holmgren there for the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Williams. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Holmgren there for the rebound.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Hunter, connect!
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. Hunter! And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.